I should really have it like automatically like unmute whenever I have it so my mic automatically mutes itself whenever I do transition like to my ending screen, but I don't have something to make it automatically unmute itself, because honestly I kind of struggle looking for the unmute button every single time like I I drop transitions. Volume check, 1 2 1 2. Can you guys hear me okay? Volume check. Oh man, alright, I don't even know where to start. I am an idiot sandwich. I am very big idiot sandwich. Also, multiple things. I'm so sorry for being late. I was working on a bunch of stuff and I lost track of time. I had to go eat dinner, but I didn't want to eat dinner at my desk because I told Tonya no eating dinner, or don't eating like full meals at your desk, because I don't want it to build a bad habit. And I was like, I have to set an example so my daughter knows what to do. So I went to go rush my dinner on the dining table, and then I ran back in here, and now my stomach kind of hurts a little bit. And then oh gosh, what else is there? I also said I wasn't gonna stream on YouTube today because, you know, like the last YouTube stream was just like a little test run. I wanted to figure out how things would like be and everything. But I view you guys kind of like cute, pathetic puppies, and I was like, damn, I should probably stream on YouTube because I've given them a taste of it now. So it's not too much of a hassle, honestly, because I unlist my archives anyway. So I was like, okay, I guess I will also just click start stream on YouTube. Does that mean I have to follow notifications and messages for 2 platforms? Yes. Will I power through? I will do my best. Oh gosh, what else is there? I'm an idiot though. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. I'm really freaking stupid. So normally I plan for my birthday stream and all that good stuff, like, you know, like generally 6 months in advance. I am a preparer. I can't. And you know, I was sitting there and I was going through artwork and uploading files and like doing some check stuff because I'm getting ready to pack merch for you guys. And then I realized, I was like, oh shit, I didn't commission birthday art this year for my wallpaper and stuff, right? But then I was like, wait, I did commission it. I just posted it already. I posted it 2 days ago, and and I was like, oh my god, why did I post it? I was like, why did I like what? Like why did I post it? And it was because normally I commissioned birthday art through email, or I'll commission it one-on-one with the artist, but I didn't have time this year, and I had some other stuff that I was commissioning, and so I was like, okay, let me just get a skeb for this artist because they don't accept like email commissions, but I want like this art for like my birthday, right? So I commissioned it through Skeb, but because it was through Skeb, I like in my head I was like, oh, it's just a Skeb delivery. I'll just post it, you know, because all my Skeb deliveries are meant for members, but this one was meant for like my birthday, and so I was like, I sat there, I was like, oh my god, what? Why did I do that? Thank you so much, Noah, for the 5 memberships. And thank you so much, Katha, for your 36 months resub. Thank you, Hotline Pinks, for your 35 months resub. Thank you, Bacon, for your 13 months resub. Thank you, Ko, for the 43 months resub. And thank you, Bao Bao, for the 21 months resub. Thank you, Dinah, for the 1 gift sub. Thank you, Lily, for the 20 months resub. Thank you, Kian, for the 16 months resub. And thank you, Happy, for your 31 months resub. And thank you, NG, as well, for the 16 months resub. But yeah, oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm stupid. I'm an idiot. Thank you, Justin, for the 1 membership. I appreciate. I'm stupid. I'm so fucking stupid. Yeah, so I was just like, why did I do that? And then like it's just been a busy couple of days. So yesterday was the yearly Luminous charity stream, and honestly, this is like also part of my ego. I was like, damn, normally I raise like at least like 4,000 every year for the charity, but I was really busy yesterday because I didn't even think I would be making it back on time, because yesterday I told you guys like my aunt, it was like kimchi day, so like all of the aunts, uncles, you know, grandpas, all the relatives, cousins and stuff, we all went to go make kimchi. And so but we ended up finishing super early, so I was like, oh my god, okay, so D&D, or like the last Luminous charity event happens at 7 p.m. for me, so if I drive home now I can maybe catch it in time. So it was just a lot. I literally, I drove all the way back, and it was just a woozy. It was a woozy. Then we even managed to do 1K. We hit 1K goal, even though I wasn't streaming on my end. So I'm really appreciative for you guys for always supporting the kids and our charity event for Luminous. Hopefully next year, I will be able to give it my all once again. But yeah, we made a kakdugi and normal kimchi, but actually my favorite type of kimchi is I think it's called a chonggak, like ponytail radish. That's my favorite type of kimchi. But it's kind of hard to find that certain radish, I think. And I told Tonya to bring me back kimchi from Korea, but apparently it just leaks too much, and so I'm very sad about that. But yeah, and then I think I mentioned to you guys I was like a little bit depressed for a while because the dryer that my landlord provided us burnt my clothes, and I like have a lot of sentimental value towards my clothes, and also some of the clothes were like clothes I literally just got when I got back from Japan. So I've just been a mess. I've been a woozy, and I was like, yeah, no, my clothes like burnt. It like burnt. They ordered a new dryer machine for me, but that does not change the fact that my clothes got burnt. And so like some of them I can fix by cutting off and sewing the edges again, but some of them, like I have an otter shirt I got from my very first Japan trip, and I really like the shirt, and it got burnt right in the middle of the otter. So yeah, I cried a couple of hours, but I'm okay right now. It's been a couple of days, so I can tell you guys this without crying, but I was crying a lot, but it's okay. And then, oh my gosh, I don't even know what else. Any good news at least? No, not really. No, not too much. I don't have any extremely good news. I'm just kind of existing at this point. Oh, I guess it's nice to have like kimchi in the fridge, but that's really it. Oh, I really want chonggak kimchi. Chonggak. I really like ponytail radish kimchi. It's like my favorite type of kimchi. It's so good. Especially when you have it with like solomtang or something, or you have it on the side with rice and oxtail. Oh my gosh. But yeah, other than that, oh gosh, sorry, I'm speedrunning you guys through this because my brain is so frazzled right now. If anything, actually, I was going to have a lunar work stream, but I was like, damn, you know, like even like it's not like I particularly am looking to talk to you guys, but I was like, damn, they'd be kind of sad if I didn't get to talk to them, right? Like as much as you guys are always like, oh yeah, no, working streams are comfy, I know you guys like my company or actively talking to you guys, so I was like, okay, I guess I'll figure it out as I go. Thank you so much, Smile, for the 5 months resub and the 5 months streak. Thank you. Spice's life. I feel like kimchi isn't too spicy most of the time. At least the ones I have aren't too spicy. It's more of like a sour pickled flavor. You can't handle kimchi if you're so trying. It's okay. I definitely can understand why it's like a acquired taste. Like my younger sister is a really picky eater. But if it's like just like really freshly seasoned kimchi, like it hasn't even had time to like ferment and like age and all that stuff, my sister's like down to eat it because she really likes cabbage. But then if it's like past that point, then it's like she doesn't like it, right? Oh no, sauerkraut is so much more sour. Sauerkraut is Wait, is it called sauerkraut because it's sauerkraut? It's really sour. The sauerkraut is like I don't like I'm not the biggest pickle fan. Like I like bread and butter pickles. I don't really like normal pickles, but I would say sauerkraut is like more sour than like your average dill pickle or something like that. I also haven't had sauerkraut in like a really long time. I know that like Sonic's used to have like sauerkraut hot dogs, and my uncle really loves sauerkraut. But I don't like sauerkraut. It's like it's a little bit too vinegary for me, I think, or something along those lines, probably. But yeah, it's just been a lot. Like the holidays are so busy. Like ever since I got back from Japan, I haven't been able to go out for anything that the other isn't like groceries and Home Depot, pretty much. So I'm looking for like I was like, oh, it's gonna be like I'm pretty much like chained at home for this upcoming week too, aside from a dinner I have planned with some of my friends because we won't be able to see each other for Christmas. I got a cabbage gremlin. I just have a gremlin in general. Like, so I came home and Tonya also came home later, and I was hungry, right? Because it was like after the D&D session, I talked and laughed too much, and so it ended up being like 11 p.m. or something like that. And Donya was telling me, she's like, "Oh, I ate so much today. I like cannot eat anymore. Don't let me eat anymore, you know." And I was like, I didn't intend to invite you to my meal with me, but sure, I'll make sure you don't eat anymore. And then I started making kimchi fried rice, and then Tonya was like she was like, "Oh my god, Yuna, why are you making kimchi fried rice with fresh kimchi? That's not good at all. That's such a waste of kimchi. Why would you do that?" But then as I kept frying it, she was like, "Oh, that kind of smells good." And then she stood around the corner of the kitchen and she stared at me the entire time. And then she kept going. She was just like, "Oh, why are you eating so late? You know, you shouldn't eat so much so late." "Oh, I ate so much today. I can't eat anymore." And then I started like I got like braised like oxtail and like pork belly for Bosam as well, and everything that I tossed into the kimchi fried rice and stuff. And then here's the thing, like she wanted to try it, but she didn't want to get her own spoon to take a scoop of it, because that means she only has herself to blame for trying it, right? But if I'm the one that's feeding her from either my spoon or the ladle that I was using to cook it with, then that means that she didn't choose to eat it. She just chose to accept me feeding her, right? So she kept staring at me, and then eventually I gave her like one tiny little bite on a ladle because I know her, and that's the thing. Like Tonya and our other friend Croissant, they both told me that they have a really bad habit of not being able to stop themselves from eating even when they're full. Like when I am full, I will stop eating. Like even if it's like dessert or something and I am full, I will stop eating because I like don't want to make myself sick. Like for them, they were telling me that they're like, yeah, no, even if we're really full, if we see something really yummy, we have to eat it, and that's why we end up with tummy hurt. Okay. But yeah, so I ended up giving her just one bite, and then I like scooped myself some, and I sat down and everything, and then she looked at me expectantly, and I was all like, "No, I'm not. No, you already had your bite. You said you were gonna eat any more a day." And so I was sitting down and I was eating, and I was enjoying my food, and then she like waddles over to the pan that has the ladle in it, right? And she looks at me and she's like, "Oh, are you gonna eat the rest of this?" And you know, thinking about it now, it was probably the most stupid question ever that she could have asked me, because I was like, "Tonya, like, you know how much I eat. Like that pan has enough for like 3 servings of like fried rice. Like I'm not going to finish eating it, right?" She kept asking me, and I didn't answer her because I was like, "What is she gonna do?" I didn't answer, but she was like, "Oh, so you're gonna eat all of it? You're gonna eat all of it? Are you gonna eat all of it? Oh, if you're gonna eat the rest of it, I'll leave it in the pan for you. And I just like didn't answer I was like, okay, what if I wasn't, right? What were you gonna do? And then she just started eating from the ladle. She's like, just one bite. And then she came back for another bite. Then she came back for 3 bites. And then I was all like, wow, I thought you said you were really full. And then she drank my drink as well. She went back over. And I was like, oh, didn't you really have 4 bites? And she was all like, oh, did I? No, I just had 3, right? Oh, but I guess if you think I had 4, I should take my 4th bite. And I was like, what is wrong with you? So yeah, maybe I should go back to eating at my desk. Perhaps. Maybe, perhaps. But yeah, when I went to go put it in the to-go container for tomorrow or like today, there wasn't that much left inside of the pan. But yeah, so you're hungry. Oh my god, is that Shamar? Isn't it work hours for you? How do I mod you? Hold up. Oh, that's removing someone as a mod. Whoops. Hi Shima. I was looking at my because I haven't been out. Okay, here's also the problem. I've been missing Shima because I mean I miss Shima always, okay? But very particularly when I have been because I haven't been out, I mean I haven't been taking any more photos or new photos or anything. So when I go through my photo album, it just shows me my most recent photos or like the last ones I took, which are from Japan. And when I look at my photos from Japan, I see Shima, and I'm like, oh my god, I miss Shima. So yeah, it's a negative feedback loop or something along those lines. I have a spray bottle for her. I have tried to spray her a couple of times with the spray bottle, and she gets really angry at me, so I don't do it too often. Also, thank you so much, Jesus, for 16 months resub. I appreciate it. Nar, don't cry. I should be telling you not to cry. But yeah, other than that, oh gosh, do I have anything else to tell you guys? But yeah, it's so hard, you guys. It's so hard. You never cry? Alright, tell my sweater that. Oh gosh, what else is there? But yeah, I think it's just a summary of my week. Like, I've just been busy, holiday stuff, getting ready for some pretty big streams, yeah, trying to track all the merch so I can pack it soon for you guys, and writing letters, preparing my own birthday oh yeah, I can tell you guys this now because like I said, I was in a really bad, I was just depressed for a couple of days. I don't know if it was just because it was raining all the time or it was just the weather. I don't like blaming the weather on my mood, you know? Because I was like, oh yeah, that's a very Tonya thing I do, to just blame her mood on the weather. But I was like, I don't know if it was just because it was so rainy and gloomy that I was just really sad last week. But I was like, there was a lot of things that made me sad last week. I was really sad. So like I mentioned, my clothes burnt, and then okay, so I've told you guys before that typically for my entire friend group, pretty much everyone that I am actively friends with, locally or in the Bay Area or whatever, I pretty much plan all birthdays and holidays and etc. With them. So it's a general expectation that I plan stuff, which is fine, right? I am totally okay with that, and I understand that because I also understand that if things weren't planned well, then I would be frustrated as someone that was going out or whatever, you know. So I kind of got depressed because this is no fault of Tonya or any of my friends. It's not any of their faults. I was just really sensitive, I think. But one of them, when we were all out for lunch or whatever, one of them had asked me, oh, so what are we doing for your birthday, right? And then it just I laid down in bed. It was I didn't even react in the moment, because in the moment I was like, oh yeah, I don't know, yeah, I'll let you know later, right? But that night I laid in bed and I was just I wish someone would plan my birthday for me instead of asking me what I was gonna do to play. It was really stupid. I recognize now that it was really stupid, because obviously I'm pretty sure if I just asked my friends oh hey, do you mind plan or I'll just do whatever, you know, let's can you guys come in? I know if I said that, it would have been perfectly fine, right? Because that's normal, that's communication. But I think I just had a moment of where I was all I don't even know how to explain it, you guys. I really don't. No, and that's the thing. Unless my friends Antonia are watching the stream right now, they don't know this because I don't want to tell them that because that's weird. I don't know. I don't know. Like because like it will never like something like they asked me to plan like their birthdays and holidays. It just became a thing because I was already, oh yeah, like this is an important date. Like, do you want to hang out? Like, it's your birthday, I'll take care of it, right? But I understand that when it comes like to myself, it's all like, oh, it doesn't really work that way unless I ask someone, you know? But at the same time, I know that like I would probably prefer making the plans anyway. But at the same time, it's like I don't mind, you know, like being like surprised. I don't know. It's just I know I keep saying I don't know because I recognize this is like really weird and I guess kind of silly to cry about because I was crying so much. Like I just started like sobbing. Like Tonya like messaged me. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm okay. Don't worry." I'm okay. Thank you, Pabel, for the tier 1 membership. But yeah, I don't know how to explain it entirely because I honestly don't even need anyone to plan me anything because like I said, like I'm okay taking care, like it's my birthday, right? Like I should, like it's fair enough to assume that like, oh, you know, since you're the birthday girl, you probably know what you want to do or where you want to go or what you want to eat, right? Because normally when I plan birthdays and stuff for everyone, I'm just all like, oh, like do you have an idea of what you want to do or you want to just leave it up to me completely, right? Like those are like the general terms that I give them. But yeah, it was just I was just very sensitive, I think, because it just like spiraled into like a very stupid. It just spiraled into like I do so much, and like that's the thing. I don't like thinking like that because it's all like, oh, I don't do so much for people because I expect them to do the same for me in return. You know, like I don't like how that sounds, but it's like just the thought that they would do it for you, and I know that they would if I asked, which is I know it's and I guess. It's very I don't know, it's stupid. But yeah, I was just very emotional for some reason. Like I'm okay now because like I made my birthday plans and everything already. Like I am all right now. Granted, I made my birthday plans kind of late, so I couldn't get a lot of things, but yeah, it was just like a thing, like a moment of like a lot of people appreciate me, and that makes me so happy, you know, because I used to like do things for a lot of people who didn't appreciate me, but like I 100% know how much appreciation there is there, but then it's also like it's I know I'm stupid. I guess it's just like the thought, you know, like I really don't know. Like even like if I feel so stupid saying this out loud. Like in my head, I was like rationalizing this and I was like, okay, you know what? It kind of makes sense for me to be a little bit upset or sad about this, but I recognize that no one's gonna do anything unless I tell them, right? That it's something that bothers me. But now that I'm saying it out loud and telling you guys, I sound really stupid, as expected from the title of the stream. But I sound like definitely way more stupid. Hi Days, thank you for your 34 months membership, and thank you so much Try as well for a 17 months resub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Because like I said, rationalizing it, I understand, right? Like I am the person probably with the most hectic schedule out of everyone, and I'm the one who follows up more on places to do or eat or whatever, you know. So I recognize that's like what it makes sense why I am the one who's planning, because like I feel like it's easy for me to just plan and then confirm while I feel like if someone else planned it for me, they would have to, you know, like keep asking me like, oh, are you okay with this, or you want to do this sort of thing. And I understand that that becomes really stressful with planning as well. So I get it, I understand entirely. I was just having a bread moment, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I was a bit sad last week about that, and then like I mentioned, my clothes got burnt on top of that, and then some other stuff happened, and then like my family got into a fight like in Texas. It was just a lot, but I think I am okay now. We're coming back slowly. I don't know, maybe the cold has shocked some sense into me, who knows. Thank you, Sally, for 39 months for stuff. I didn't burn my so the people who owned the house before, they were old and Asian, and so they air dried their clothes, and so they didn't know that the dryer wasn't working because I never used it. So like when my landlord had told me that, like, oh yeah, no, everything's like pretty new, you know, like the dryer and the washer like work pretty well and stuff. And then there was some originally Tonya's bed sheets got burnt, and so I was like, okay, there's something wrong with like the dryer, so let me, you know, get like the vent replaced and everything. And then I like washed some towels that like I used to clean, so I didn't care those burned on, and they didn't burn. But then I washed my clothes and then they burnt, and only my clothes, like Tonya's clothes, were like completely fine. But I was just very heartbroken and very sad. But I suppose it just means I need to work harder and make more money so I can just buy my clothes again. I don't know, something like that. But thank you, Cash, for 27 months resub. I appreciate it. It was cold, yeah. It's like 39 degrees F, like 39 F here. Like I can't go out in pajamas and a jacket anymore to go grocery shopping. I was like freezing my fingers off earlier. I couldn't even type the word groceries. But yeah, I was. I'm okay though. I'm okay. I just, you know, I just had a bread moment, I guess. And it hit really hard last week for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, it'll be okay. Like I am a little bit stressed, I think. Or okay, I'm a lot stressed, I think. but being stressed is just a natural state for me anyway, so it's probably okay. But yeah, I was just super sensitive about it for some reason. I guess. But yeah, and then like there's like stuff, it's like really hard because it's like the holidays, and you know, I want people to spend my birthday with me, but I also recognize it's also like the holidays and it's Christmas, and I was gonna have a housewarming for my friends, but because you know, everyone's traveling for the holidays, the housewarming probably is gonna be moved to January, and I need to finish cleaning and unpacking and but I'm okay. I don't think I sound okay, but I'm okay, I think. I just a little bit. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of cookie baking this upcoming week too, because you know, the house renovations and traveling and moving and everything has cost so much money. So I'm probably doing like holiday cookie boxes for everyone, I think. And so I need to prepare the dough for that, and then hopefully maybe if the kitchen has room, I'll do like a cooking stream as well. I still gotta figure that out. It's just been a mess. Anything we can help with. My birthday stream is going to be on December 20th, because the actual day is on the 21st. So if you guys showed up, that would be greatly appreciated. However, I originally had a live 2D model on the works for it, but I don't think it's going to finish on time. But it is what it is. It'll come out when it comes out, you know. I originally had like a small like amount of merch that I wanted to release as well for my birthday, but I don't want to do that until I finish the current orders. So that might even be delayed until whenever the new outfit is, which is probably gonna be in January. I don't know. And yeah, I mean, if I had a full-time job on top, then monetary concerns would not be my top priority right now, you know. Like I would take a full-time job on top of all of this, honestly. Yeah, but no, there's no birthday merch this year. I'll probably just do like a new outfit merch release. Like I'll have like the free like wallpaper. I honestly don't have that much prepared this year for my birthday. I'm sorry. It's I have no explanation for myself other than I've been doing this for like too long now, I guess, and I've run out of things to provide to you guys, and there's like so much catch up that I'm still playing, that literally my saving grace is that you guys are patient and that I literally told you guys I'm never going anywhere. So it's like you'll get it from me eventually, you know. But yeah, I don't have too many things prepared, unfortunately, but I'll try to do a lot in January, I think. But yeah, I don't got much. Sorry. But yeah, other than that, yeah, Yeah, okay, yeah. I think that's it. I think I played catch up for like the last couple of. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys are supposed you you guys give me gifts or whatever, right? But it's like I don't know. I feel like my rationality, my reasoning for like doing a lot every year or like trying to do as much as I can every year for like my birthday and events is because like you guys give me so much money or gifts or subs or memberships in return, right? So it's all like, okay, I should do something of equal value so that you guys, you know, aren't wasting like your money as well, you know, that sort of thing. And that's why we have like donor goals and we have like, you know, like incentives and that sort of thing as well, right? But then like those incentives always take so much time and I always feel bad that I can't deliver it sooner, so I try to compensate by doing wallpapers, covers, what that sort of thing. But it's just been so busy this year and it definitely did not help that we moved like in November and stuff. Yeah. I guess the bright side of things, I'll be here for Christmas, and Eve and New Year's and stuff. I won't be going anywhere, so I'll be able to stream for you guys and everything as well. But yeah, that's I'm just a bit frazzled, I think, probably. But I guess next year is a bigger deal because it'll be my 25th birthday and also my 4th year anniversary. Oh, I wish it was my 5th year because having your 5th year anniversary line up with your 25th birthday, I feel like is like kind of lit. But also that's like a really big deal. Also like, I don't know. I'm just a mess. I recognize that. I'm sorry for anyone that clicked into this thinking it was an ASMR role-playing stream. I wish I could be like a, oh my gosh, your hands are so cold. Let me hold them for you. Or should I breathe in them for you? You know, but I'm pretty bad at ASMR role playing. I think so. I don't think I can do something like that. Or I mean, I probably could, but I get embarrassed, I think, too easily to be able to do something like that for you guys. That was great. Thank you. I did my best. Realistic Asian girlfriend roleplay. No, it would be. Why is it so cold? Why did you tell me to bring my jacket? It's so cold. Turn the heater on in your car. Oh my god. Are we there yet? That's the realistic roleplay, okay? Oh yeah, don't touch my face. Your hands are cold. It's gonna drop down to 40 degrees again, but is it really not 40? It felt like 40 when I went to go get groceries earlier. It was so freaking cold. Yeah, that's not roleplay. That's just me. Thank you, Mike, for the 28 months resub. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah. Let's see. Maybe we're commuting. I don't want to walk. Can't you just park closer? Or like, can you just drop me off in front of the store and then go find parking? Better to be on the face of the neck or the back. People doing their minis. Earlier, Tonya like made me buy this like canned drink for her at the grocery store because it had My Melody on it, and so it was really freaking cold. So I tried sticking it like under her pajamas so that she would go like, you know, and like it was like cold. But she's wearing a tank top under it, so she didn't feel it at first. And she's like, "Oh, what's this?" And so I had to lift the tank top and then stick it, and then she screamed. But. Yeah, she cheated. I even like timed it. I was like, oh, I think there's something like on your like pajamas, Tonya. Turn around. Let me go check it real quick so I could like lift it without her going like, what the fuck are you doing? But I was thwarted by the tank top. Oh, I guess that's also another thing. A couple of you guys told me to open the throne because you guys wanted to send me like gifts without like overlapping, I guess. But I opened one and then we tried it a bit, but then it has like a 10% fee on top of it. So I'm like, all right, maybe the strat is that you guys just use it as like a wish list or like a shopping list and just let me know if you ordered something from it. Except I feel like the general consensus, or like whenever I see VTubers on their thrones, I see like pretty like I see things like energy drinks, pay for a scab, etc. That sort of thing, right? And I was like, oh, maybe I literally can't use Throne, or like this is why I didn't open the Throne, because like when it was asking me for like the wish list, because I like gifts from you guys, but I don't like I guess like wasting space or something like that. Oh, that sounds like kind of bad. Like all the things you guys have ever sent me, they're not a waste of space, okay? But I'm just saying that like I don't like things that like I think double up or like are waste of space. And so I was like, it was like yeah. And so when it was asking me like, oh, what do you want for like your wish list, right? Like the site, I was like, I legitimately can't think of anything other than stuff for the cats. My fucking matcha machine I've been dying to have, and a smoker. A $1,400 smoker, because I want to smoke brisket. I also want a dry aging fridge. But that's not stuff that people I think reasonably buy. Like when you see like people buy people stuff on Throne, it's like, oh yeah, a cute cosplay. Oh yeah, streaming equipment or whatever. Like, imagine you open up a fucking VTuber's Throne, you just see a fucking $1,000 something smoker. I wanna smoke me. I wanna make brisket. You really are adulting when you think. Yeah, and the other stuff I had on my Throne, Mister, I think I had like another IKEA cabinet because I needed more storage space. I think I also had like light switches that are electricity efficient, so I don't pay too much for my bills. I was like, okay, this isn't cute enough. Like I feel like whenever people ask for stuff on Throne, like it's like cute things, or like these use for stream. I was like, I can't use any of this shit for stream. This is just for my general quality of life. Am I turning 24 or 30? I'm turning 24! I just want to smoke some meat! Oh, did you go through every bulb and make sure they're all LED? Yeah, I still have a couple of them to replace, but almost all of my light bulbs are electricity efficient now. You're buying yourself gifts for the holiday season, and it's all kitchen appliances. IKEA. Okay, not gonna lie, IKEA needs to know its place. All right, IKEA, IKEA can't have IKEA quality and then expect to charge the same as like what, West Elm and like those high-end furniture stores. Like I went to IKEA recently and I was like, damn, when did it get so fucking expensive? Like, this is how expensive it's gonna be. I just rather go to like another furniture store. Wait, don't wish me happy birthday. It's not my birthday yet. It's not my birthday yet. But yeah, no, IKEA has lost its way. Like the chairs and the couches and stuff at IKEA are not that comfortable. But I went to go sit on it and then I checked the price. You know what it was? It was like $1,000 something. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck? My like luxury-ish couch is $1,000 something, and it feels way nicer than this. Like, IKEA, know your place. Know your place, IKEA. Every day of December is Yuna's birthday. Whoa. But yeah, who says it only needs to be a day? Why not take a birthday week? Because a birthday week it's like, gosh, I would only do that if I was like narcissistic, you know? I don't think I said that word right. I don't think I said that right. You used to love IKEA. That's like the only even the IKEA dining table I got. So I got the IKEA dining table in college. I got it 3 years ago, and it's really good quality. But I went to go check it on display, like, 'cause we went back to IKEA recently, and I was like, wow. Honestly, this is like you can feel it. It's shittier than the IKEA stuff from 3 years ago. And so I was like, IKEA, you need to know your place, okay? You are not meant for $4 signs, okay? You barely are worth 2. It's like IKEA was supposed to be like an entry-level furniture store, you know? And it was like the furniture for the furniture store you go to when you start furnishing your place or for college or whatever. Now, I choked on my spit. I just got so passionate about IKEA. The Swedish hurt you? They did. No, even like my desk and Tonya's desk, like I just asked my uncle for them because it was just like a piece of wood with like wood laminated on it, and then we bought like the standing desk like legs or whatever. So yeah, IKEA was cheaper. They got more expensive. It's like the problem is you can't get expensive, I guess, without like matching the quality, you know? Because at that point, it's just like you're just, oh shit, it's just the reality of luxury brands. You're paying for the name, not the quality, you know? Um, but yeah. Oh gosh, do I have anything else to talk to you guys about? Fuck. Sorry, I'm so boring these days. I've just literally been so busy working and like doing interviews and applying for jobs and taking care of the house and then taking care of Tonya and then taking care of my younger sister and then figuring out some for birthdays. I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. But I feel like that's just the holiday season in general. Like I feel like with the holidays, even when you try to plan around it, it's really difficult too because there's just so much craziness that might happen that you're not really aware of as well. Also, do I look so cute today, you guys? I look so cute today, don't I? I look pretty cute today. You got any good furniture suggestions for a coffee table, Mal? This is not a question for me, okay? This is where you get yourself a holiday date, Mal, by making a dating profile, and you'll be like just looking for a cute girl or guy to walk through a furniture store with me and pick out a coffee table. Like, you know, yes, no, this is what you do, and then this is how you have someone for the holidays. All right, like what girl doesn't love browsing furniture, especially if someone's gonna buy it, but because like I like looking at furniture. There's a lot of furniture that's like I don't want to buy it for myself, but I want someone to buy it. Like, I don't want to buy it, but I need someone to buy it for themselves. So I, like, had the satisfaction of knowing, yeah, I helped you pick that out. No, shut that works. Oh, it will totally work on me. Granted, I'm off limits, okay, you guys? But I'm just putting an example out there for you guys. I'm putting an example out for you guys. But yeah, it's no, you can't, like, no, okay, I'm off limits because you can't suggest something that I suggested to you guys to me. That's like so lazy. Like if someone came up with that original idea to me, I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's so romantic, sure. But because I gave you guys that suggestion just now, you can't tell me to do what I just told you guys to do. Like, it's not, like, it loses the magic. Alright? And no, we just had a discussion of where I don't want to go to IKEA because it's a waste of money now. Only 6 years or so? 6 years is so far away. Don't say that, mister. Don't say that. How about Home Depot? I have been to Home Depot so much that I don't want to go back anymore, you guys. I'm tired. Let's get another place similar to IKEA. I guess that would be like what? Like, oh, Bloomingdale's, because Bloomingdale's is definitely most people's mostly out of most people's tax brackets. So if you can go to Bloomingdale's and buy something, I'll be like, hot damn, you know. But yeah. Just make sure that when you go buy a coffee table, it's made with real wood and not like laminated wood or something, because if you get any wet spots on it, it'll damage the wood or the fake wood or whatever. How was your day? Well, let me tell you, Slingo. My day's okay. I'm like recovering from being like extremely sad last week. I'm okay now though. How about a trip to Williams Sonoma? I love Williams Sonoma so much. I love Williams Sonoma. Like, I cannot get sick of being in Williams Sonoma. Even better if whoever I'm with can buy something from Williams Sonoma, because I feel like I'll get that fulfillment, you know? But yeah, like I said, you guys, like, anything that I've ever told you guys to do, you guys cannot literally ask me to go do those things because I am the one that told you to do it. So if you tell me to do what I just told you to do, then it's not romantic anymore. Also, thank you so much, Supergram, for your 34 months resub. I'm so sorry if I missed that. No! Come be creative! Be original! Okay? I believe in you. Just following instructions. Okay, you can't say that, Kata, because I did mention I do like obedient people. But in this case, it really is different. It's different. I can't believe Yuna thinks she's too good for a Yuna original dating idea. I literally just told you guys about this, okay? Where Ugh. It's I can't explain it. Okay, this is what I mean. Like we had this whole discussion about how I was depressed that like no one was planning my birthday for me, even though I know I would want to plan my own birthday. Like it's the thought that counts. Like just a suggestion, all right? Like if you reword my idea and then put it into your own way or words, then I probably will be fooled enough to be like, oh yeah, sure, and not think that it's my idea. No, my advice is just too good. So don't use it on me because I'm the one that the advice came from. It takes the originality out of it, you know? But yeah, you told us last stream we have no original experiences. Okay, each stream is contained to its own stream, alright? We don't pull over other references here. Are you teaching us how to get good at dating or something? I'm teaching Mal how to get himself someone for the holidays. Or for anyone else here that is looking for furniture, apparently. Yeah, I have too much riz. I can't be rizzed by myself, because that's narcissistic. What is the success rate on Yuna's dating advice? I think I mentioned this before, 98%. Like, I play wingman for a lot of my friends. Amazon has decent furniture. You just gotta make sure you check out the material page because sometimes they're a little bit sneaky about what kind of materials they use, and it's all like, oh, maybe this material isn't as good as you thought it was, right? You said it right twice. Thank you. I tried really hard just now. Is it? No, that's so romantic. It's a fucking meet cute. Like I wish, you know, I could experience all these meet cutes that I see. Like you know, like you go to a grocery store and you grab the perfect lemon at the same time and you meet your eyes and then you giggle and it becomes a Hallmark movie. You know? Like it's a meet cute. It's a meet cute. But especially if you go to like the furniture store or whatever. Okay. Yeah, you go to a furniture store and then you happen to like run into someone that picks out the exact same piece of furniture as you. You would think, wow, good taste. Oh my gosh, you know how to decorate your place. Oh, that's so attractive. You know, that sort of thing. No, it's definitely happened. I have seen so many meet cutes outside of Hallmark movies. All right. Is Lizard the 2%? No. Lizard is very happy with their partner. I think. We haven't caught up in a while, so maybe, and I don't know. My job is to get them together. If they stay together afterwards, that is not my problem anymore. My friend and I were talking about producing a meet cute series. I see. Yeah, I only had one job, alright, and is to get them together, not stay together. That's like a job for a therapist, not me. But yeah, let's see. Producing a meet cute, yeah, no, meet cutes are so cute. I love reading about meet cutes. Oh, but it's like so impossible. Like realistically, modernly, like I feel like most people either you just meet them through another friend. Or you meet them online. Like honestly, like as much as people want to shit, like that is the easiest way to meet people these days, you know. I'm not a licensed therapist. No, I thought about. I was like, maybe I should have had a career change, but I know I would have gotten like 10 times more insane probably. So. Let's see. Yeah, but you guys have any holiday plans? I'm so excited to see Christmas lights. I want to go out again, you guys. I'm rotting away at home. Spontaneous meat cubes are so rare these days. Yeah, I just have so many cookies to bake. That's really it. Your brother's coming home and going to Roswell. I wish that it's not really a thing anymore. Oh yeah, I wish there was a Christmas market that I could go to. But I remember when I was younger, or maybe it's a Texas thing. I feel like it isn't, but in Texas, you know, the houses are like really big. So during Christmas, it's really easy to go to like a neighborhood and just go look at people that hang up lights or like Christmas decorations, you know, and drive around and stuff. I want to do that, but I don't think that's very common in the Bay Area or something along those lines. Sadly, nothing but overtime back to back. Oh, hang in there, Justin. Make sure you drink something warm. It's really good to drink warm water or hot water in the mornings. But yeah, I feel like it's kind of difficult to find neighborhoods now that like you can drive around because I don't know, maybe they just are just sad. Maybe they don't want to hang up lights because honestly, hanging up Christmas lights and stuff is like hard. It's high effort. All right. I do have the tree. I have a fake tree that's in storage, but I was scared the cats would knock it over, so I haven't put it up yet. Also, I just don't have room right now. Like my apartment, my house is a mess. But you'll slam? No, that's bad for your heart rate. Yeah, there's less lights every single year, and if there are some lights, it's kind of half-assed. And it's like at that point, why'd you even put up lights? Hey, you guys want to know a secret? You want to know something? You know what's behind me right now on this background that I'm using for like the stream. You guys want to know what's behind me? Guess. I want you guys to guess what was behind me right now. Your photo? My what? Myself? Yeah, you can't kill me because I am always going to be there. Yeah, I couldn't find a good background photo. I was like, let me just use the commission I've gotten. You know, reduce, reuse, recycle, or something along those lines. Yeah, guess who's behind me? Surprise! It's me! There's two Yunas and a penguin and a penguin. I'm saying there's two Yunas. There actually might be a third if you look hard enough. No way, there can't be two Yunas. She's right behind me, isn't she? It's always been Yuna. Always. Yeah, I feel like the streams have gotten shorter and shorter, but it's because I haven't been able to play games. I've just been so busy, but I want to hang out with you guys. I gotta update you guys, you know what's been going on and stuff. So yeah, that was my update. Hopefully tomorrow will be less crazy. What's tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Oh man, I feel like I should because I told you guys I'm trying to have like a different outfit for every single stream that I have the entire month of December. And this outfit's so cute, but I feel like because I didn't stream for 2 hours, I didn't use this outfit to the fullest. And if I didn't use it to the fullest, it's kind of a waste. But then I don't want to repeat outfits. But I look so cute. So maybe the solution is I delete the VOD. But if I delete the VOD, then you guys like will be like, oh my god, I didn't get to see your stream yesterday. I'm so sad. And I'm like, well, this is kind of informative stream, so maybe I do want the VOD up. So you open your eyes and Nini Yuna stares at me. I close my eyes and it's only Nini Yuna. I sleep and Nini Yuna stares back. I think you should go to the ad. Oh, if you guys have like I feel like regular insurance, make sure you go get your yearly pair of glasses. Or unless you have your insurance running on like a 365-day cycle or something like that. Will you even use this outfit later, like January? But like I want to use it again tomorrow because it's so cute, you know? Hello, cute glasses VTuber. Hello. You should sleep soon. Gonna be up 24 hours from now. Okay, good night, try. Oyasumi. You got your glasses already? I need to go to Costco. Honestly, if you guys never know where to test for your eyesight or whatever, Costco legitimately has like... Oh, hiccup. Costco has like some of the best glasses. Testing doctors or something like that, I think. And so, glasses are so versatile. That's what I'm saying. But Tonya is like very anti-glasses. I think she looks cute in her glasses, but she doesn't want to be a nerd, you know. But I feel like glasses are quite cute, and also they're a really good accessory. Costco is good for literally everything, especially during the holidays. Oh my gosh, I got a bag of zebra popcorn recently. I can't wait to eat it. Let's see. Aren't optometrists legally obligated to test your eyesight regardless if you buy? But you guys still gotta apply for insurance or something, right? I think I think you still have to, or do you pay? No, I think you still have to pay, right? Probably. You haven't worn your glasses in a year, and then when you do wear them again, your eyesight goes to shit. Okay, you're supposed to wear them all the time. You look cuter in glasses. Thank you. I try my best. But yeah. Oh my god, my note. Like you know how like in anime. Like the girl's face and her nose always gets really red when it's cold out. Yesterday it was so cold and I was making kimchi that my nose got red, and I was like, oh my god, anime is real. Just like how Tonya, we were in Home Depot today and she looks at the exit sign and she's like, oh my god, it looks like how it looks like in the games. And I was like, Tonya, where do you think they got inspiration for exercise in the games from? Oh my god. She's not real. I keep telling you guys, Shabelle Tonya is not real. She really isn't. Like, genuinely. But apparently, in her defense, apparently, exercise in Korea looked differently. But she uses that excuse for everything. So she's been in America for a year, okay? She cannot say that she has never seen an exit sign before in America, okay? She's been here for a year already. She can't use the excuse that it's not the same in Korea anymore. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else I should do for you guys. Oh, it's just such a waste to not keep streaming because this whole shoe setup is so cute. Oh, I'm so smart. But also, what else do I tell you guys? What else do I say now? All just Tonya, the 10,000-year-old cat girl. So true. She wouldn't see one if she's just at home or at school. I take her out often enough for her to see exes. Like, she's been in a shopping mall, okay? Let's see. If you guys don't have any good ideas of what we should do, then I'm gonna have to end the stream because I'm boring. Mahjong? Oh, I'm not feeling Mahjong. I'll feel Mahjong when the new gacha releases because goddamn, she's cute as shit. But let's see. And she's voiced by Kanahana. Honestly, peak. She's so peak. Like, Mahjong Soul is like literally peak. Let's see. We can always start a 2-hour game stream starting now. But I'm not feeling any games right now, I think. Let's see. I can't believe you're any stream because you hate us. Some of you freaks are into that, you know, a hate-love relationship. Enemies to lovers. Oh my gosh. Kimchi was yesterday. Let's see. What are good questions to ask on a date or just to get to know people better? Well, honestly, questions that you ask for like a first date or questions you ask just to know someone better, I feel like it's the same. Like as much as people want to think that like, you should be asking different, it's like no, you should know at least like the same generally, like aside from their name, obviously, right? Like, oh, like what do you like to do? And like a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to ask those things because it's boring. But it's like, I mean, if it's boring, then you only have each other to blame, honestly. Because like if you were to ask me, Yuna, what do you like to do, right? I would answer and then I would go into the thing that I like to do. So it's like a, well, if they didn't respond that way, then I guess they just wanted to end the conversation there, right? But yeah, like stuff like that. So, what do you do for a living? My answer would be to make people's days a little bit better, smile by smile, and entertain to the best of my ability, and make sure that you guys know there's someone out there that cares about you. My actual answer is I'm just an anime girl that speaks, but I'm like an OG anime girl, so it's like a higher tier of anime girl at this point. So live, laugh, love, baking. Same thing. I mean, I could go into that, but I won't. She's PR trained, I'm HR trained. Peak anime girl, thank you. I don't know, I guess if anything, it's just like sharing lifestyle tips. Showing off my culinary ability to a dedicated audience or something like that. I don't think you're getting a second date with that answer. I totally get a second date with the first answer. Totally. I really do that. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And then they'd be like, oh, so you're a streamer. And I would just be like, yeah, but without the emotional manipulation and tits out on the front page of Twitch sort of streaming. Granny core fashion blogging. Thank you. I do my best. It's not that granny, okay? My normal style is quite cute. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, no, honestly, I was all like, despite having a relatively dirty mouth, I suppose, I don't do anything super lewd, I think. Like, I enjoy lewd things. But I myself don't think it's within my image for me to be lewd. Like, as in, like me, like the character. But, like, I enjoy lewd things. It's definitely different. It's definitely different. I'm just a menace. Exactly. I only slay the spire. Yeah, I think I say a lot of things that are questionable, and I do have probably a dirty mind. But, you know, like, I don't really see myself doing lewd things, like not safe for work things, I think, because it just doesn't fit my image entirely, or like if I pivoted to that point, I don't think I feel like I would alienate a certain part of my audience as well. I don't know. Like, believe it or not, I do enjoy being family friendly. Yeah, but that's why I said if I had to categorize myself as a streamer, I would say I am a lifestyle streamer. I am teaching you guys things that you shouldn't do in your lives or that you should do in your lives. And I also like to know about your life, and I also like you to know about my life and that sort of thing. So I say lifestyle streamer. Yeah, no, but I genuinely think it would be probably weird coming from me if I like did like do something like, you know, like I guess like a more lewd directed like ASMR or something like that. And I respect a lot of people who can do those things, but I just think that from the last 4 years or so of building my image and my streaming community and everything, I think even if I was interested in that sort of thing, it's like a little too late for me unless I literally made a new account for it. Just because, like I said, I wouldn't want to alienate the audience that I have now, because I am aware there's a lot of you guys that and I feel bad about, because I feel like I said I have a pretty dirty mouth, and there's a lot of you guys that I feel like even if I'm definitely not what you would normally listen to or normally watch, you do so anyway, rather that's out of Stockholm syndrome or that, like, you know, like maybe it's just something that I just developed over time. Yeah, no, I think I can definitely do ASMR, but there are definitely ASMR things that I probably wouldn't be wanting comfortable to do on either party, I think. But yeah. Yeah, no, I it's very different. Like, I think just because you like make lewd jokes or have lewd thoughts, that doesn't make you a lewd like streamer or whatever. And anything, I feel like there's a lot of work, like, because I've listened to a lot of, okay, I don't know if I should be admitting that, but I do listen to not safe for work ASMR here and there, and I don't think a lot of people realize how much work goes into it, like whether that's like a script or that's like stuff that they like have planned, or like this whole image and the art, like there's a lot of work that goes into it, you know. And so it's not because I don't enjoy, I guess, like the whatchamacallit, like, I guess people like assuming that because you say lewd things that you're a lewd VTuber streamer or something like that, because it's all like, well, you know, that they didn't do the work to, like, I guess, get to that point either. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Like, this makes more sense in my head, but I don't know how to properly put it into words for you guys to understand. I just have to hope you guys understand what I'm saying in general, which I guess that's most streams, right? Most streams, I just hope that you guys understand what kind of rambling I'm trying to get across to you guys. And if there is a miscommunication, then you should tell me. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Hold up. Oh, I guess the thing, because like a lot of people, I guess, like the like I mentioned, and I'm not afraid to mention this, I enjoy vanilla. Like honestly, I had to do the hentai tag stream eventually, because that was our subathon goal thing. But like, I don't really care for that many tags. Like I said, my ideal hentai is literally falling in love, fucking falling in love for a lifetime and then making babies. Like that is my ideal of reading, you know? Like, but I don't want anything too crazy. Like, even if I didn't use tags or whatever, it wouldn't be too much. It would be like what? Pantyhose, beauty mark, soul female, soul male, romance, continued story. I love dojins with a story. Like it's so fulfilling to read like a one-off, and then you realize, oh my god, the author made it a series, and now I can watch them, you know, fall in love past the sex, and then get married, and then have even more sex. It's great, you know. But yeah, I guess like literally like the craziest tag, like, did I say crazy? But I know it's not that crazy at all. Like literally the craziest tag that maybe that like I enjoy is like nursing hand job. That's literally it. Like I am a very vanilla person, like truly, like, and it's just like I really do read for the plot, you know. And I like seeing tits, but I really do read for the plot. It's very important to me that the plot is there, you know. But like I'm saying, like I have a very vanilla taste in things. But yeah, no, sorry, we completely sidetracked. What I'm basically getting at here is that I think a lot of people assume because I say very lewd things, or think very lewd things, or enjoy very lewd things, because I love myself some big anime titties. It's been in my intro for the last 3 years. I'm Nini Yuna. I like bread and big old anime tits, you know? Doesn't mean that I think I would want to do titty stuff myself. It's why, like, honestly, aside from like the subathon stuff we have, I've never gone like, or like stuff that like I think like Miyu has commissioned for us because we lost like a bet and stuff. I've never gone like super not safe for work artwork. That being said, there is a doujin artist that I freaking love and I do want to get artwork from one day, but like I mentioned, I got rejected because I was literally too vanilla for them. So I was like, I will come back to them when I am less vanilla. But it's been 3 years and I don't think I'm any less vanilla than I probably am now, or it was back then. So like, I don't know, maybe I'll just try to send them like another scenario and try to make it more risque. Like I was literally too vanilla for them and they rejected my commission. But can you recap the best plot in a safe for work manner? I don't like slow burn. It's just like love at first sight, ceremony, completing your duty as a family or something like that. I don't know. Okay, but yeah, that's the thing. Okay, just because I can put one of my tits into my mouth as like a fun fact doesn't mean I'm saying that in a lewd or a sexy manner. Like, don't assume that being able to put your breast in your mouth is a sexy move, okay? If anything, it's a bit gremlin. But I'm just saying that I have the ability to put my breast in my mouth. Okay, maybe not anymore. I've been losing a lot of weight. I'm working on that. I gotta figure out how to gain back weight there. But it's also like the last thing to come in most of the time. So I have been losing weight. I lost like 12 pounds ish, I think, since like ish. Yeah, so I was 100 what was I? I was 118 a month and a half ago. And I'm currently 106, 5? Wait, is that 12 pounds? I don't remember anymore. Thank you, Jojo, for the 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Is it good weight loss or not just eating? I've been eating. I just think that I've just been pretty active. I don't know. But my face has slimmed down. And that's the worst part. It's like, I'm sorry. I'm very happy that my face slimmed down. But I don't want to lose breast size. But you know, it's always the first to go and the first to come in. So it's hard. It's hard. You can't just win. Moving and everything. Yeah, I honestly probably was a bit stressed, or maybe my portions have been smaller. But like, I eat until I'm full, and I feel like that's like generally the end goal. But maybe like, I think like breadcrumbs was saying I probably am just not been getting enough like protein or something. But I'm not a proteiny person. Like, I generally don't like to eat that much meat. I only get meat because Tonya wants meat. I prefer fish, but even then I haven't been eating that much fish, I guess. How fast do you get full? Like, I read like relatively like a normal portion, I feel. Normal portion. Hey, but maybe I've just been stressed. I don't know. I mean, I am in a perpetual state of stress. I feel like that's very normal now. But yeah, I wish you can target where to lose. But alas, like the balancing and like I guess that's like why like I guess people bulk or like work out at the gym, because then you can like at least do certain exercises targeted at certain places in your body. But even then, I'm not looking to like harden anything, and I doubt that like any sort of workout is gonna give me bigger tits. Like I think I just have to balance like what I'm eating. Oh, like even with like face slimming, like there's not workouts that you can really slim your face from, and that's like the hard thing. Like, cause those are the only two places I really care about my weight or whatever. Well, if you had abs, but I like my tummy. like sometimes I just lay in bed and I just rub my tummy because it's soft and it relieves stress. I don't think I want abs, you know? I like my tummy. But yeah. Buy some unflavored soy protein. I fucking hate I hate protein powder, and I don't do soy unless it's like Asian soy milk or whatever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cuddly and kissable tummy. For real. But yeah, no, I have never been conscious about my weight. Like I was perfectly fine when I was like 120, 118. Like I would just think something was like, oh, it'd be nice if my face was a little bit slimmer. But it never was a thing of like I feel like I need to lose weight, you know? So now that I'm like 106, I'm like, okay, yeah, it's nice to see my face slimmer, but like I also don't particularly care if I gained weight either. It's just hard to gain weight. Like I mentioned, I used to be 154 when I was in middle school. So like in terms of weight, I am like far smaller. I'm 5'2" or 157 centimeters tall. So I'm like very average. Like I feel like I am not that like I'm, and then like 7 of those pounds was like boob weight as well. So like I really don't care about my weight that much as long as I'm eating healthily. Like I it's like a very big deal to me to like eat healthy. But like not eat healthy as in like eat like greens and like chicken breast. Eat healthy as in like eat at least 2 meals a day, you know, and some fruit and some like other stuff as well. I used to be 8 pounds or 8 or 9 pounds, but it got lighter because I've lost weight. Is Tonya still over 100? I plead the fifth from answering this because I don't know if she wants you guys to know or not. But she's basically a wet sack of sticks. Like, she is so tiny. Also, thank you, Phil, for the rate. I appreciate it. Thank you. I try to use centimeters when I can. It's just that I'm sorry that Americans have instilled, like, feet and inches and stuff into us. Yeah, no, but I make it a point to at least try to memorize my weight or my height in kg and cm, because I'm all like, most people I feel like use that more. But those look heavy, do you? I mean, the only way I was able to weigh them because I asked Tonya to help me. Have a good week, Yuna. Wife who always doesn't hurt my eyes and is always lovely and cute. Thank you. Thank you. I do my best. Yeah, because like it's like whenever you hold a cat to weigh, you have to hold them on the weight and then stand on the weight without them, and then you subtract it. So I did essentially the same thing, except I had Tonya pick up my chest for me. But yeah, that is how I found out it was like 7 or 8 pounds or something like that. I was curious. I saw we were having an idiot sandwich, so I roamed over here. So you wandered over here. Well, congrats for roaming in over here as well. So this is the price of being fed every day, huh? I'll have you know, this is a luxury, okay? But yeah, let's see. We have 74 days left to see. Wait, am I dying in 74 days? What's going on? Oh no! 괜찮아요. Hold up. Hold up. Fuck, I spelled broadcast wrong. 괜찮아요. I'm using Yeah, that. I can't believe Yuna is disappearing after 74 days. Oh, look at this. Isn't it the person who keeps going, oh my god, I'm so happy you're streaming, Yuna, and then just doesn't show to my streams? That's crazy, ain't it? Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, for my Korean breadcrumbs, don't worry. I'm sorry. I think there's a bit of latency between YouTube and for you guys. But I'll do my best to still stream on YouTube because I think you guys should still be able to access YouTube for now. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. 괜찮아. You're largely a lurker, but don't call me out, oh my. I mean, clearly you want attention because you sent a first-time chatter, so you deserve to be called out. It's okay though, my Korean breadcrumbs. It's okay. 괜찮아요. But yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, so we felt like that was like at least like an 18-minute like ramble, but now I'm out of things to talk to you guys about again. Damn. But yeah, there's lots of I want to finish before the end of the year. I'm just literally looking for time to do it, and I'm so sorry. I've been so busy. But it should be a lot better at least after my birthday and Christmas passes. Let's see. Are we really okay? No, but I will do my best to. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh gosh. I'm doing my best to accommodate to both. You missed. Yes, you did. That was the start of the stream. you can go watch the start later. But yes, I did miss that. I did miss that. Hang in there, Yuna. Thank you. I'll do my best. That was a triple combo. That was real. Tony, stop! Don't say that. Oh my goodness. I'm not ready. Oh my god. Oh, no. 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 I've already started telling people I'm 24 when they ask me how old I am because it'll take me at least like 2 months to like get used to like answering that I'm 24. So I gotta start now. Otherwise, when they ask me how old I am, I'm gonna tell them the wrong age. If YouTube doesn't negotiate a lawsuit in Korea next year, YouTube will also leave. And then I'll find you again! I'll go to Naver! I don't think I can use Africa TV, but I'll find you again! It's okay! Don't worry about it. We will not be separated. And if that doesn't work, then it's time for me to stream on Discord or TikTok, I guess. YouTube streams ahead of Twitch stream when I play both. Yeah, actually, yeah, latency on YouTube I think might be a little bit better right now. Yeah, no, but honestly, Google has other terms of revenue because of like YouTube ad revenue and stuff in general. So I think it'll be okay. But yeah, I don't think it'll be likely to happen. You just tell people I'm my age. Oh. Doesn't that make you sound even more older than you actually are, probably? I'm gonna stream on Facebook. Oh my god, Facebook Gaming. If you want to offer me like $1 million contract, I'll do it. I am a soul. Okay. Don't go to TikTok. Yeah, I don't think I intend to. It's too late for me anyway. I would rather just get paid to make TikToks for like other people rather than make them for myself, you know? Your Oshi loves money. Your Oshi just loves properly being able to keep the heat on during the winter for her 3 children, okay? The fact that you'd have to make a Facebook account is so sad. Like, because I have a Facebook account. I've had one since I was like 13. Your Oshi is a parent of 3. Exactly. Thank you. Thank you. I'm telling you, this is literally the single mother experience. Except it was just thrust upon me. I did not intend to do this. Thank you, Yuki, for the tier 1 sub. I appreciate it. Thank you for the Nyalimony. Bumper sticker material? For real. Anything but that? Yeah, when people ask me how old I am, should I just be like, I'm a mother of 3? No, I did not adopt 2 cats. The cats adopted me, alright? I went to go help my friends buy litter. I did not consent to adopting 2 cats. They just picked me. Say, how old do I think you are? 18? No, I know how old you are. You're like what, 21 now? 22 now? Don't put it like that, Dart. At least make it like, I don't know, glucose guardians or something like that. Yeah, I have a 10,000-year-old king of the cats and two 9-month-old cats. Glucose guardians. Yeah, I prefer that. Okay, you can even call yourself like I don't know, sourdough starter or something. You're not. You're enabling me. But yeah, I hope you guys stay warm this holiday though. It's really cold here. Too cold. Like every time my mom calls me, yeah, my mom was all like, my mom called me and she's like, oh, you aren't done unpacking yet, and I literally almost said, oh no, I wasn't unpacking because I was in Japan for a week, remember? And I remembered, oh, she doesn't know that my mom thought I broke my phone for a week that when I was in Japan. I cannot mention this. Like one of these days, in a year or two, it's gonna slip out. Because like my mom's gonna be like, oh yeah, remember when you went to Japan? And I was like, oh yeah, I enjoyed both times I went. And mom's gonna be like, what do you mean both times you went? I thought you only went once. Okay, it's gonna slip out eventually, and I just don't know when it's gonna happen. Like even now when my mom called me, she was like, isn't it so cold? And I was like, yeah, it was so fucking cold in Japan. I was like, I can't fucking say that. I can't say that. Well, I guess for context for anyone that didn't know, I was in Japan 2 weeks ago because some stuff came up and it was pretty much a free trip. My friends offered me because their family members canceled. But I told my mom I wasn't coming home for Thanksgiving or Christmas. So if she knew I was in Japan instead of home, she would be extremely angry. Except who would want to be in Texas over Japan, okay? And so to get my mom to not call me at like 3 a.m. in the morning, I called her the very first day I landed there at 3 a.m. and was like, yeah. Oh, sorry, I called her on my friend's phone with an American phone number. And I was like, yeah. I broke my phone because I was busy moving and it fell out of my pocket and I drove over my phone, and it takes 6 to 8 days to repair it with Apple Care. So don't call me for a week. and then I called my mom on my iPad with FaceTime audio in the restroom at 3 a.m. for Thanksgiving, and then she just left me alone for the rest of the week. I can't believe it worked too. I know. It's so bad. No, because it was like a lead up. Cause when I was aware of it, I started telling her, and I was like, oh yeah, I feel a little bit sick. You know, I think my roommate got sick recently. I'm probably getting sick too. Oh yeah, I've been really busy. I've been waking up at like 6-7 a.m. for like some stuff, so I had to go to bed really early. It was like there was other context that came to it, but it was very difficult. Hey, it did not backfire. I'm back home. I've been home for 2 weeks, and my mom still does not know I'm in Japan. I was in Japan. No, unfortunately, I am like, that is something that I actually am not the proudest of. That I'm like, I can like, I guess like come up with like something like that for like my mom, because I've always had to, you know, like I guess like tell my mom like lies in order to enjoy my life. Because my mom's very strict. Like for example, when I was in orchestra, my mom wanted me to quit 2 years ago. So I told her I quit, so that she wouldn't like. I told her I quit when I did, but she didn't know that I played for like another 2 years. And how did I attend orchestra concerts and stuff? I just had like a lot of alibis and like family family members that my mom knew of because they were also Vietnamese or whatever. So yeah, and then on report cards it shows you what classes you're in. So when I would just get the mail key when my parents weren't home, and then toss my report cards down the sewer, so that they wouldn't see what classes I was still in. But yeah, my parents were pretty helicopter parents. Did they ever ask? They did, because my sister would get her report cards home. So I would also get my sister's report cards and throw them down the sewer. so, so that... And my sister got really upset with me because she had straight A's and everything. But I was like, you're in this with me, okay? They cannot get your report cards because then they would ask where my report cards are. So I would just throw both of our report cards down the sewers. I definitely took advantage of the fact that my parents, despite how helicoptery they were, they're really outdated, and I used to have to do their paperwork and stuff. And I also had to handle like all the guardian things and everything. So when there was like phone calls from school and stuff, I would just route it to a Google phone number. So my parents wouldn't get any of the calls. Yeah, but my parents were like very unaware of like a lot of things but they were also super helicoptery. So I just used their inability to be an adult to my advantage, I guess is the best way to put it. How does work for 2 years? Oh, there's been a lot more stuff. Like just like at some point in college, I think I pulled up. When I was in college, my parents wanted to put cameras in my apartment complex so they could see how I was doing and stuff. So hold on. And so I'm laughing because I'm remembering all the shit I did. Hold on. Yeah, no, but they wanted to put it in like my like the apartment dorm living room or whatever. So there was a like I couldn't just break it right away, right? So what I would do is sorry. I printed out a photo of my apartment complex from that angle and I just put it in front of the camera. And at some point, like it worked for like a couple of weeks. And then, okay, but I had like nightmare college dorm roommates. And so at some point I smashed the cameras and I blamed it on my roommates. And then my mom got really angry at the roommates, but she didn't know how to talk to them because she didn't speak English. So then I just let it roll out until like, and I told my mom I ordered replacements. And then I told her I couldn't set up the replacements on their phone because I had to be home for it. And I just didn't come home. And so, you know, I've done a lot of things to get out of my parents. Yeah. Thankfully, this is before like Life 360 and stuff. So like my parents never had that on me. Like they don't even know how to use like Find My iPhone and stuff. So I thankfully didn't have to worry about that kind of thing. Because if I had to worry about that, I think I'd have definitely a harder time. It's a miracle you're still in contact with them. I know, right? Oh, it was so funny. I was like mentioning that I was making cookies for like my family and friends, and then a breadcrumb was all like, I'm surprised that you're still making cookies even though you're family and you fight like every other week. And I was like, oh, not those not like my family in Texas. They would never eat my cookies. It's too sweet for them. My parents sent helicopters, so I had to helicopter myself. Why are you inflicting self-trauma? What is wrong with you, Pancake? Have you considered having a hard heart with them? I'm almost 24 now. My parents unfortunately never will change. I wanted to believe that they would, but it got really bad this year when I had moved away. Because like even my mom and me had like some like my parents like very regularly like borrow money from me and get themselves into really stupid situations for their pride. And I guess I try to distance as much as I can. It got better in college, honestly, because my mom my mom calls me 15 times a day. And if I don't pick up, she calls me 25 times a day, and she calls everyone around me that has lives near me. So like my parents are just kind of insane, honestly. And then my dad doesn't call me, but he gets really angry when I don't call him, because if I call my mom and he's in the same room as her and he's like literally saying hi to me, and then I hang up, he'll start getting angry at my mom because I didn't call my dad's phone. But when I call my dad's phone, he doesn't pick up. So literally, there's just no winning. Yeah, no, they're lucky that I'm actually a really good kid. Okay, I never did anything super crazy in like college or high school or anything. I was just living my life. All right. Like the things I did was to like do the extracurricular activities I wanted and to go to the school I wanted and everything. And it's like I'm actually really good. Okay, I'm a good girl. I'm really good. like I've cried over on stream with my parents before, and that's just like lore that hopefully will not be unlocked anytime soon. But I'm saying, in the grand scheme of things, Nini Yuna is pretty sane and a good girl, okay? Especially with how my parents turned out. But yeah, no, I'm definitely living a more fulfilled life now. Sometimes I do get a bit like stressed out, or I kind of like cry about my parents, because like it was like, and even when I do cry about my parents, I have to remind myself that I think what I feel is very normal. Because a lot of times when I do cry, it's like I just wish my parents loved me unconditionally. And I know that like most of the time when you expect people to love you, like it isn't unconditionally as much as you want to believe that it is. But in my eyes, it was like parents are supposed to be like, I guess like the only people in the world that can love you unconditionally, because they literally like gave birth to you, right? So I think that like at some point earlier this year, I had a really bad fight with my mom that just led to me like just feeling like no matter what I did, my mom wouldn't love, like my mom always assumes that I don't love her or the family and stuff. And that hurt me the most, because everything I did, like even if it was like moving away or like and sending like all the money I did and everything, it was because I did it because I loved them. And then so it's like it just really hurt. I think it hurts me the most, I think, when I get accused of not loving someone when I really do love them. And it even hurts even more when it's from your parents. But yeah, that was like a lot for me to also process and learn. Like I'm okay now, and I think my mom has backed off a little bit about it. But I don't know, I just keep coping by saying that my parents are also going through this whole parenting thing, I guess. Granted, they also didn't do any better with my sister. But yeah, I'm a good kid. That's what I'm saying. I'm a good kid. Like I feel like yeah, everything I do that I don't tell my parents is just simply to reclaim my life back or something along those lines, you know. What did she call me about? Oh gosh, where do I start? Nothing. Like my mom calls me with nothing of substance, or she like calls me to complain about me, or she complains about other people, or she complains about money, or she complains about my dad, or she complains about her life. Probably that's probably it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm like a kid. But yeah, if I'm trying really hard to convince you that I am a good girl, it's because I'm trying to get you guys to understand that I'm a good girl. I don't know. I like, despite everything I do say, I do pity my mom quite a bit, and it's like why, like, cause I feel like the last, like, cause a lot of my viewers, most of you guys have been with me since I started this, since I was in college and everything, and you guys have been through pretty much all the high and lows of all my fights with my parents and my mom and all the crazy shit she's done. But I really do sympathize with my mom, especially, you know, when like she calls me and she says stuff like, you know, when you're with someone in the future, I hope that like they never come home from work and start yelling at you or degrading you and stuff, you know. Like, and I don't know. And then like whenever she does tell me, cause like realistically, I know that my mom went, like, I ask myself every single day, you know, why did my mom move to Texas? Cause really, I have so much family here in California. Like, I have more family here in California than I do in Texas. And so I never understood why my mom and dad decided just to move and leave, right? Just for my dad's side of the family. When all his childhood friends and all the people he went to school with and everything, they're all here, you know? never really understood it. But I think when my mom calls me and she says those things, or she really just says that, like, I only have you and my younger sister, and that, like, it's stuff like that. And no, that's the thing. No, like, all of my dad's childhood friends, and honestly, even if we kept the house that we had in California, because I lived here for a couple of years, like, we would have been perfectly fine. We would have definitely been middle class, like, living in the suburbs or whatever, San Jose, I don't know, something like that. We would have been perfectly fine. But my parents decided just to up and leave because my dad's family is like, his direct family is in Texas, and it was just hard for my mom, like, recently, my for context, I'm so sorry this is your first unit experience, but, like, for because, and I don't mind, it's not like something traumatic for me. I love making jokes about being a bastard child because I am. But like, for context, my mom had me out of wedlock, or like, she had me before she met my dad, and then the guy that knocked her up like ghosted her. So then my dad, like, took care of her, and then they had my sister. But, like, so I'm not crying, by the way. I just talk too much, so my nose is stuffy. Yeah, no, so I've always grown up, especially after we moved to Texas, I've always grown up with, like, my cousins, like, kind of like saying things like, you're not actually our family, or, like, being kind of mean to me and stuff, and everything. And, like, I genuinely don't hold a grudge, nor do I care about any of that. Like, maybe I was bothered by the fact that I actually didn't care. I was like, maybe I should care a little bit more about this, or maybe my family wouldn't react, like, my cousins and stuff wouldn't react the way they did if I did care more. Because I feel like maybe their problem with me is that I was always pretty dismissive of them saying stuff like that. So I don't know, sometimes, like, it's weird, right? It's like whenever, like, kids bully, like, their crush in, like, elementary school and stuff, right? Like, you try to get a reaction. I'm like, I think to myself, I'm like, if I had a reaction, or I felt stronger about it, then would things have really changed? And I don't know, the thing is that, like, I mentioned, my dad has raised me since I was, like, a couple of months old. Like, it wasn't like a situation of, like, oh, I joined the family when I was, like, 5 or 6, and these kids didn't know where the fuck I came from. No, my dad has raised me pretty much since I was a baby. Like, it's not even, it's like, to me, he was my only dad that I knew of, But I have an extremely good memory, as you guys joke about all the time. I don't have a spreadsheet, by the way. I just care about you. But, like I mentioned, like, when I was younger, my aunties and my cousins used to be like to my mom, and, like, I feel like I was never really the target. It was really my mom more than anything, because they used to like my mom. But they would always be stuff like, oh, your mom raised such a liar. Oh my god, how could she raise a liar like you? You're such a bad kid, or whatever, that sort of thing, And oh, but happy birthday, by the way, Pancake. I'm not too late, right? Happy birthday for anyone else in the chat. If it's your birthday, I will wish you happy birthday. If you tell me that it's your birthday, unless it's not actually your birthday, then you're gonna go to hell. Yeah, happy birthday, Pancakey. Okay, but yeah, so, where was I at? Hold up. Do you guys enjoy this experience? Do you just enjoy a girl just telling you about her entire life or whatever? It's something about the holidays that make me so sentimental, And you guys, like, hear a story all the time. Oh no, but sorry, there is context to this. The reason why I was bringing this up was, so I have, like, a really good memory. I'm able to remember a lot of things when I was younger. And one of those things being that I did meet my birth father before. But then my mom cut it off, I think, before he moved to Texas. But I, like, remembered his existence. So when I had first talked about it in Texas, my cousins and my aunties would, like, accuse me of being a liar. And they're like, oh, do you hate your family so much that you're imagining you had different dad? Like, it was stuff that if I'm saying now, I'm like, damn, they were really fucked up for telling, like, a 5-year-old, like 5 or 6-year-old all this shit. And, like, honestly, it's surprising I didn't turn out more traumatized. Yeah, no. And, like, I used to cry a lot about this because I was like, I didn't want to be accused of being a liar, and I don't, and, like, I was like 5. I was like, I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth, But when I was 13, my cousin, like the golden child of the family, she had like finally spilled that like, oh yeah, you do have another dad, you know, or you're not actually related to us. Thank you, Sheena. Also, Panini. Have a good day at work. And then the entire side of my dad's family freaked out. They were like, oh, we just didn't want to tell you because we didn't want you to think your dad ain't differently. We were just worried that you would hate him. We were gonna tell you when you were 18, you know? But I think in that moment, I just felt like I wasn't angry about that. I wasn't angry that my dad wasn't actually my dad. If anything, I knew that already. I was just angry that they had called me a liar for so many years as a kid. Like I used to think I was like when we wrote like letters to Santa in school or like middle school and elementary school, I used to write to Santa to send me coal because I thought I was a really bad kid for lying because everyone in my family kept telling me I was a liar for like making up all this stuff, I think. So I think like when I had finally was told, you know, that like that was like the truth, I just felt kind of shocked at their behavior more than anything. Like I wasn't shocked about my dad not being my dad. Like that all that stuff was like not surprising to me at all, honestly. But you know, but like I never really held a grudge. It was like I can understand, I guess, to some degree, and like it's kind of fucked up to say this, but like even when I went to college and my parents didn't have a college fund for me, you know, or like my parents didn't really help out, I thought it was just okay, you know, I'm not really my dad's biological kid, you know, like everyone else is probably worried because my younger sister is actually like my parents like blood child or whatever. Question mark? Hold up. Sorry, I'm talking too much. My nose. So I was like, okay, you know, I'm okay putting myself through college, whatever. And then like I got to meet Breadcrumbs and stuff through college as well, and like I've, you know, it's my inspiration story. If I like had a company, yeah, I was able to quit my 3 jobs because Breadcrumbs gave me a reason to keep living and to work hard and become a student, that sort of thing, right? So I was able to like quit my job and stuff and get myself to college. And you know, my sister is 6 years younger than me. She's just started college this year. And I was very, you know, I thought that like, you know, it's been a couple of years. My parents probably you know, they probably prepared enough for my sister. And I don't know. I think that there have been times in my life that I feel very guilty for my existence. I know that sounds very dramatic. But for example, my mom is the middle child of 3. And my auntie, my oldest auntie, she had to leave her lover in Japan and move to the States because my grandma told her, you have to come with Yuna and her mom because if you don't, then she might get bullied, you know, like by like my dad's family and stuff. So my aunt, you know, she like had to, and I think she was very bitter about that, but she never took it out on me. If anything, she just raised me like very strictly, like almost like her own. And like when she told me this, like not even like a year ago, you know, I felt really guilty for my existence, I think. Because I was calling her because you know, it was just a lot of fighting going on with my mom, and it was really frustrating, and it was hard, you know. And then recently, so going back to the reason why I gave you guys my backstory real quick, was because I think during Thanksgiving I felt a little bit guilty, like that I didn't go home. Because this is the first year that I haven't gone home for either Thanksgiving or Christmas. So I definitely felt guilty because I was like, you know, maybe they don't really treat me like family because I don't really give them the time of day either. Like I was the only cousin to pretty much go to school in a different city. Like everyone else stayed in our hometown. And then the moment I graduated, I left. I like moved to like a different state, you know? And so part of me was like, oh, maybe I'm to blame for that because I never really gave them a chance, I guess, to connect with me as well. You know what I mean? But then, cause I saw my sister posting an Instagram story about Thanksgiving, and she's all like, "Oh, I appreciate our cousins so much. Like, I'm having a good time." And it was just like a not crying, by the way. I really am not crying. I'm just so stuffed. But my oh yeah. So I just felt guilty, I think. Because my sister, clearly she enjoys her time with our cousins, and I don't get along with most of my cousins anymore, nor do I really reach out or talk to many of them, or they don't reach out to me either. But then part of me was like, oh, is it because they acknowledge her as family? And like it's insane for me to think like this, because I'm 23. They've known me since I was not even 1. I was still there for 23 years of their life, or for some of them, all of their lives, because I have a lot of younger cousins. So I just don't. It just didn't make sense to me why they never really saw me as family, I guess. But recently my sister told me that like a lot of them do regret what they've said or done to me. Which is really funny, because you regret like or feel bad for certain things, but then when I asked my sister, I was like oh, what do they regret saying or doing? And I think my sister was like, oh yeah, one of my cousins, you're like, yeah, he really regrets telling you that you're not actually family. And I was like, oh, huh, he did say that, huh? Or like I have like my other cousin that I call her my bitch cousin. She's kind of crazy, but I think she said something like oh, do you think I messed up with like Yuna and stuff and everything? And I don't know, it's maybe I do hold a grudge because maybe I'm not giving them the closure they need by like verbally forgiving them or telling them it's okay. I'm not around. And I think like for them the biggest thing is that is even if they wanted to talk to me, they don't really reach out, and I don't reach out, so they don't feel like they can reach out to me. And I was like, I don't think that's really my job then, right? Like at that point it's like you clearly want to apologize because it makes you feel better. Like I'm sorry that because like my cousin, the golden child one, she has an image, I think, of the ideal family. She doesn't want to be like our parents. She says that our parents are so toxic, and she just wants to be loving cousins and always be there for each other. And I think my existence definitely ruins that ideal for her, because I'm not around and I don't really tend to. But that's the thing, I don't feel anger or sadness or a grudge against them. I just really feel like it's not my cousin is toxic. It's not really my problem anymore. Yeah, but I think even and I guess the holidays always makes me think about this more often than I normally do the rest of the year, because my cousin likes so my sister is currently with me. My parents let me fly her out, and I was really happy about that because I was like I really wanted my sister with me for my birthday and stuff, because I haven't been able to celebrate my birthday with my family the last couple of years, because either I was at college or I moved already, and so I was really happy, because it was a lot cheaper too, because if I had to fly back, I would have been only able to fly back for the holidays, and that's really expensive. But then my cousins and my dad's side of the family got really angry because they're like, oh, why would you let her do that? Holidays is supposed to be about family and everything. And I think I was a bit frustrated because I was like, well, I mean, my sister is my family. They acted as if I sent her off to or my parents sent her off to a bunch of strangers, but no, they sent my sister to come stay with her big sister, you know. So it was just confusing for me. I think even now I'm still processing it, because the way that my cousin always puts it is that like, oh, it's good that Yuna is living her life, you know, and that she doesn't have to worry about us or like everyone back here anymore. But I'm all like, but then like that goes hand in hand with like being selfish or like living selfishly, right? And I used to think that I was like, okay, I'm okay living selfishly, you know. I've done enough for people most of my life that I can live selfishly, but it just makes me, I guess, doubt myself in the moment. Yeah, no, my cousin's really passive aggressive. Like I remember one time I did go home last year for Thanksgiving, and I was talking about how busy I was and how much I've been working and stuff. And like how expensive everything is. And I think she was like, oh, why do you have to be so stressed and work hard? Can't you just go find somewhere with cheaper rent or whatever? And I was like, what the fuck? Or I remember when like the layoff stuff happened, she was like, oh, layoffs? Oh, it's not really in my field, so like I wouldn't know or whatever. And I was like, why are you asking me? Not all of my cousins are bad. Like I mentioned, there is a cousin that I do appreciate him. He's like the oldest cousin. But I just think that it was very hard for us to connect or really talk. And anytime that we have tried to talk, it usually gets interrupted by my bitch cousin. Because and I feel bad saying this. Like I feel bad referring her as like my bitch cousin or whatever, because my sister is pretty close to all of my cousins. And I don't want her to not have a relationship with them as well. I guess it's like I just can't help how I feel, question mark, about it all. But yeah, no, in general, I'm okay. You know, I have wonderful friends to spend the holidays and my birthday with. You know, I have plenty of relatives here that do really care about me and value my existence. They don't have to worry if I'm like, you know, like their blood or not. So but yeah, I remember when I first started VTubing, and I was doing really well, you know, and I wanted to, you know, tell my cousins about it because I was so excited. I was so happy to be doing super well and everything. My oldest cousin used to tell me not to say anything because he didn't want to hear me talk about how successful I was, because I made him feel inferior, and like, we were all young, but I think he regrets that now because I don't tell him anything anymore. But I think it's very hard to take back words like that, you know. I think it's very hard to do a take backsies on stuff like that. So no, but like legitimately, like really, like I am okay talking about all this because I really am okay. Like I really found my place. I think like I appreciate being able to celebrate birthdays, even if I cried about the silly things I did at the start of the stream and stuff. Like I appreciate having people that are willing to spend their time with me and not have to view it as like an obligation or whatever. Life is still not the easiest because, you know, my parents are the way they are, and I really want full-time employment next year and everything. But moral of the story, it's okay if it's like, if I feel like I don't know, this is shallow to say, but I feel like if I can live throughout all of that, you guys can live throughout a lot of bad things too. I definitely think that like having the right people around you is very important. I don't think I would have been able to do it without the people that do care about me. And life is very hard, yes. Perseverance. But you know, if life gets really hard, just think to yourself, if Nina Yuna can do it, I can too. Yippee. But yeah, life is strange. I don't know how I'm here. I don't know how I ended up living with Tonya. I don't really know how any of us got here, but everything works out for a reason, right? Or something like that. Exactly. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep going. Just bounce off the windshield, you know. But alright, I think it's time to send you guys off to someone. Hold up, I need to go. Is anyone streaming right now? Oh my god, my nose. Oh. Life is Strange trademark? Don't sue me! Make sure to take their insurance card. Oh my god, shut up. Yeah, but thanks for listening to me talk about whatever the fuck I just talked about. Because I don't really know myself. Yeah, no, it's I might be getting a little bit sick. My throat hurts when I wake up in the morning, and I feel like that's usually the telltale sign of, you know, you're probably a little bit sick. But in general, when I talk too much, I just get stuffy. So really, what I'm saying is, you know, you need to shut the fuck up. Could just be dry air. We're blaming everything but ourselves, you guys. You need to take responsibility or something like that. I don't know. How do you look up streamers on YouTube? Because there's no VTuber tag. Like, is there like a thing for me to look up? Like, who's streaming on YouTube right now? Yeah, no, but I've woken up the last 2 days with my throat like really hurting, and like that's not normal even if it's dry. So I'm like, maybe I am getting sick. Yeah, I don't think there's a thing on. Is there a thing on? I just wanna wade. Oh, for YouTube, don't send a raid message, you guys, because I think it tells you anyway that like it's a raid. Okay, I'll just send you guys a stuff, you know. Okay, hold up. Let me. I almost clicked end stream. Okay, I didn't mean I did that. Okay, yeah, but thank you for all the super. Oh, there's no super chats today. Thank you for all the memberships and the super resubs and the raids and the gift subs and all that good stuff. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me figure out. How the fuck do you do this? Stream settings? Oh, is this it? No. Oh no, you do edit. I got it. Okay. No, I don't got it. Okay, hold up. Oh, I do got it. Wait, no, do I? Redirect? Don't go anywhere yet, you guys. Don't go. I mean, I can't stop you, but don't go. How the fuck do you... Oh, I hate this. Okay, playlist, redirect. Try lemon and warm water. Ooh, I like honey and warm water. Oh, at that point, just make tea. Oh my gosh. Fuck you. Okay, edit. Details. Redirect stream. Where is the redirect stream button? Ah, I found it. Okay. I found it. Alright. Okay. And then we go on Twitchy. And we go find someone to go rage. Rage on, baby. Whee! Okay, who do I want to rate? Yeah, I found it. Glad. Yeah, maybe I'll give you guys a Christmas present by doing some ASMR, but I gotta figure that out. Yeah, I don't even know where Tonya's mic is. Okay, that person's sleeping. That person's also sleeping. Wake up! Why are you all sleeping? Wake up! Let's see. Oh, whoever this is, they look cute. Let's see. Oh, they're playing Nikke. Oh, that's the big booba big titty game. Oh, okay, we'll go rate this person. Okay, be good, you guys. Don't do anything too crazy. But if you do something crazy, don't get caught. Alright? You're gonna come back and chat next time. Do something stupid, but reasonably stupid. Have a very wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you may be. Thank you for coming to my trauma dumping. um, I would like to confidently say though, is that most sad girls aren't built like me. Okay, so don't expect the same. You might get something. You might sign up for more than what you're able to handle. So, like most things that Nini Yuna does, she is an anomaly. I'm an anomaly. Okay, bye you guys. I'm not like the other. Bye. Good night. Sleep well. Yum yum.